Everybody, how's it going? It's an impromptu baseball video because we are obviously babysitting at the same time. But for everyone who subscribes to the MLB file, I did update the file today, and I also want to talk about the results from yesterday, and I want to talk about how to read this information. So what you're looking at are the results from yesterday with the 2019 pitching stats version. So I have two different versions every day that I send out. And if you see the images and the sheets of the predictions, there's two different sheets. And one of them is based on 2020 pitching stats, and the other one's based on 2019 pitching stats. So we can toggle and see the difference in our results from day to day based on which year of pitching stats we were using. And 2019 is still working out better because there's just not enough stats yet in 2020, but that will change. So it's interesting to see this, and I want to show you how we read the two different sheets. So this is, for example, today's predictions based on, up here, 2020's pitching stats, okay? So there are teams like Cleveland, the Dodgers, Toronto. You also notice there's a ton of underdogs on this list. Toronto, Baltimore, all this green over here on the right under money line, those are all underdogs. So the 2020 sheet is picking a lot of underdogs. Now that's not necessarily what's going to happen because there's limited pitching stats in here. So when you look at the matchup sheet, we want to change this to 2019 up here first. This is 2019 to show 2019 pitching stats. Everything is going to change and reflect 2019 pitching stats. So when we go back and we refresh this, you can see what the list looks like for 2019. Here there are fewer underdogs. They're down at the bottom. There's Baltimore, Miami, Houston are underdogs. But our big picks are the Dodgers, Cleveland, the White Sox, and Oakland, and the Yankees. So what I like to do is I like to read this 2019 sheet and then see if the same teams are showing up on the 2020 sheet as big favorites. That's how you consistently get information for both years. So what can we say about today? Well, the answer is, what's our biggest pick of the day? If we look here at our detailed matchup sheet that has everything, well, it really likes the Dodgers over Seattle. The line's a little better than, -2? No, it's actually not good. So the line's really rough there. It also likes Cleveland over Detroit. Line also not good at -240. What about that third pick up there? It likes the White Sox over Detroit. There the line is a little bit better. So let's look at that White Sox-Detroit game also in 2020 stats. So when I switch it to 2020, the answer is, how much does it like the White Sox? It doesn't. Actually likes Detroit barely when you switch it to 2020 stats. And the reason is that Spencer Turnbull is having a better year this year. And Giolito, who's really a good pitcher, is only 1-2 this year.
And
so according to 2020 stats, the White Sox are actually not as good as a pick. So you always want to look for consistency among the games. So I hope that helps for those people who need to read this file. If you want to subscribe, I do try to get this done every day, and I charge for it because it takes a long time to get this thing set up, and obviously I got other things going on. So if you're interested, contact me or check out on the website and subscribe, and you'll get this every day, even when I don't do a video. So good luck, everyone.